Hey, what's up guys? I'm Brandon Roberts and this is another episode of Grow Your Biz.
In a world gone mad, there is only one man who could save us all. This looks just like the intro to Blue Streak or something, or like some superhero movie or something. I just saw this when I was going through looking for B-roll footage. I just had to throw this in there. Alright, let's get to the actual video.
Okay, so look, I was gonna make a video today. I had everything. I did all the recording earlier. I just made the clip and I went to go take the memory card out of my camera and stick it in my computer, and I realized I didn't have my little USB camera memory card converter thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, these things. They look like this, and I lost mine.
Yeah, I've lost mine. I have no idea what happened to it. I don't know where it's at or what I did with it or anything. So we're going to go to Best Buy and get one. Should be a lot of fun. I love Best Buy. It's like my favorite place in the world. It's awesome. I'm going to take you with me. Let's go. We made it to Best Buy. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, just got back from inside Best Buy. Really didn't want to go in there just because of all the coronavirus stuff. But we got our package. This is what I needed to be able to put everything that I'm recording right now on the camera into my computer on the desktop at home. So hopefully this will do it at a high enough speed. It's supposed to be 3.0, but you never really know how well it's going to perform. Anyways, let's get back home. Man, it just seems like I was really close. All right, so we're home. I've got the device to hopefully make faster data transfer, because using Dropbox or OneDrive or anything like that, if you're going to be using it to transfer data from where you're at, my living room. Yeah, not bad, huh? Yeah. All right. So anyway, that's my parrot picture. Or owl, not parrot, parrot. We're going into the office. This is my office bedroom. So this is where I do a lot of the work. It's my green screen. Those are my whiteboards. It's my folders. You know this. That's my computer. That's my world, pretty much. And yeah, so let's see if this thing works. There you go, you can see it now. But yeah, I was actually very, very surprised at how well this thing works. So it was only $20. I know that's a little bit expensive for these, but I don't like to transfer data slowly. So if you want a faster one, you have to pay a little bit more. And this is actually a really good brand. Insignia doesn't make bad or horribly bad stuff. So hopefully it'll last for a while. Anyways, yeah, so that's it. So anyways, I had a video on here that I had made earlier, which was the whole purpose of me getting this memory card in the first place. But I'll just go ahead and revise part of that and just tell you what the video was about. So what happened is whenever I first started this YouTube channel, my whole purpose was to really show you, basically invite everyone in to watch me build my business. I wanted to show you how I grow it, the tricks that I use, all the little techniques that I'm learning, all the stuff that I'm doing for my clients, all that stuff. But that's a lot of stuff to show you, and I wasn't very good about opening up. So I had to get comfortable with the camera. I recorded a whole bunch of videos that nobody will probably ever see because they just sucked. Most of it was on a cell phone. Now that I have the new Canon EOS M50, I'm doing really, really well, and I really like this camera, so you'll be seeing a lot more videos. I'm starting to record a lot more and put more of them up. When I first started the business, it was because I had got injured from work. I was doing construction, and I hurt my back, and then over just a 6-week period, my wife and I ate through like 2 years worth of savings. So we weren't saving a whole lot, but still we were putting money back here and there, and we went through it rather quickly. Not all of it, mind you, but a good chunk of it. And that made me realize that we're just one bad injury away from being broke, and that scared me. So I grew up very poor. I grew up in a very, very just bad part of town. My parents both worked manual labor jobs that were gone most of the day. My sister, who's older than me, pretty much raised me. And yeah, so I didn't want to ever go back to living like that. And I remember the stress of, things being turned off, power, water, what have you. And that's just something I never want for anyone, for myself or my wife or, our future children, any of that. So I said, we have to do something different. Let's start a business. And I had always put it off. I always said, I'll start it next week, or I'll start it next year. When I get investors, maybe I'll have some money, and all these excuses, on and on and on. They're just endless, and it's really just all code for never. I'm never going to start a business. You know why? Because I have a poor man mindset, because I can't afford it, or, it's just not there for me right now, or whatever the reason is. We tell ourselves all these little bitty lies, and they're just nonsense. So I started reading a whole lot. As you can see, some of my books there. I have another bookshelf over there. But I started reading, and the more that I started studying successful people as I was getting into the business more and more, I realized a very prominent theme that all of them were saying, all of them. And all of them were saying that it doesn't matter if you can't afford it, because that's all just automatically the wrong mindset. Instead of saying, I can't afford it, say, how can I afford it? And then it opens your mind up to the possibilities of you actually being able to accomplish it. If you say, I can't, it's final, and your mind shuts down. It's just how it is. So, anyways, yeah, that's part of the reason why I started it. I started an e-commerce store. I failed miserably at it, and I don't mean miserably. I did sell one, and it was to my mother-in-law. So, but what I did realize was that at the time I was pretty crappy at building websites, but Shopify is a really horrible platform to build your website on anyways. But I realized I was really good at advertising. I was just very passionate about marketing. I love marketing, especially digital advertising. It's just something that I wish I would have gotten into 10 years ago, because I would be a billionaire by now, or at least I think I will. I would have anyway. But the point is I realized from that failure that this could be my success. And so that's what I started doing. And I took a year basically to just study and learn as much as I could. And I did that for 7 days a week. 15, 18 hours a day nonstop. And my wife was very, very understanding, thank God. But we didn't even spend a whole lot of time with each other. And I'm home. So she would get home from work and do her thing, and I would stay in the office in here until 10, 12, 2 in the morning. That's just what it took to be able to get the amount of skill that I have today. It just took that type of dedication. And I started taking clients about 5 months ago. Now I've got a pretty respectable sized client list, and it was all from word of mouth, because I did as much as I could and more. For the first client I got, they started telling some other business owners in their industry, and things just kind of took off from there. And now I'm making 4 or 5 times what I was making working construction. That's with 20 hours overtime. So, it's only going to grow and expand from there. Now I'm putting some other stuff together that I'll tell you guys about a little bit later. But yeah, things can change, and it takes hard work and dedication for you to change them. None of this came easy to me. I didn't have all of this equipment. I didn't have this camera when I started. I just got another one of these today because I'm an idiot and I lost the first one. But the point is, it doesn't happen overnight. And you have to stage your success in segments. It's just not realistic to think there's a get-rich-quick scheme out there. There's not. If anyone tells you that, run away, because they're lying to you. They're trying to get your money. But one thing I will tell you is that it's possible. It is possible for you to put in work at the end of a work day. Go to work, come home, you put in 2, 3, 4 hours of work a few nights a week, and in a few months you can have something sustainable that will generate a sizable enough or amount of income that's a revenue stream for you that you didn't have before. And if you get started today, it'll be there in a few months. So there's plenty of options out there. You could start learning how to do Facebook ads. I've got a bunch of videos on my Facebook page for you to watch that'll take you from zero to being able to run a very well campaign, a really nice campaign. So, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that you can do. You could call around. You could try to get clients to run ads for after you learn how to do that. You could advertise. There's websites out there that you can log in, create an account, and then sell someone else's product and get a commission every time someone buys it from the link that you provide. There's just so many ways you can make money. If it's 2020 and you have an internet connection and a computer, there's no reason you should be broke. None. There's no excuse. It doesn't matter what race you are. It doesn't matter what type of neighborhood you live in. It doesn't matter how many kids you've got. None of that matters. Having kids might set you back a little bit with time, but it's still possible. You can still do it. So don't give up. It's not what you think. You know, people online, or especially business owners, they don't care what color you are. They just want to know if you can do the job. They don't care how old you are. They just want to know if you can do the job. They don't know. They don't care. They just don't care, because all it's about is results. They want to pay somebody who can give them the result they're looking for. Period. Period. That's it. Period. Nothing else. Conversation's over. If you can do it, they'll pay you for it. So anyways, this is me, Brandon Roberts, one more time. Another episode of Grow Your Biz. You guys have a good day. Stay safe. And stay away from anybody you see coughing or anything like that. And for all you people out there running around with face masks on, you're kind of an idiot unless you're wearing goggles, because coronavirus can get in through your eyelids. Any type of open pore or anything you have on your body, it can enter that way. That's what makes it so dangerous and way worse than the flu. Anyways, other than that, the 20 times death rate that it has. But anyway, not trying to scare you guys. I love all y'all. I hope you guys have a good time. Enjoy your weekend, and I will see y'all next time. I'm going to start making videos pretty much every day, so get used to seeing my face. Peace.